incredible. A great first start for this gallery to bring these two artists.
It's great. I mean, it's always something new, something in a way very unusual, but very innovative.
But it's quite provocative, I mean, which is good. That's what art should be.
It challenges perceptions.
I think they're fantastic artists and they're definitely revolutionary, so it's great to have them in Hong Kong.
It's very edgy, it's very controversial, and to think that two 70-year-olds are turning out work that speaks to sort of much younger generations, I think is testimony to their creative ability.
You're here in Hong Kong for your London Pictures exhibition, the first leg of your global tour. And you're also launching the White Cube Gallery here in Hong Kong, which is very exciting indeed. Tell us about this exhibition.
It's a wonderful coincidence that we were beginning to end the process of creating these pictures just as the White Cube was planning opening here. So it was, the two things came together in the most wonderful way. We're very excited.
Because for the last 6 years we built it up to do this 292 pictures, no? And now it's the beginning of the tsunami that is coming in. We're going to do 13 shows with these pictures.
Different pictures in every place.
Yes.
You have 22 pictures here in Hong Kong.
Yes. But there are 292 pictures altogether, and they were divided up in 13 different galleries.
You say that you are very much focused on where you live, which is in London's East End, and that's where you get your inspiration for your work. You've been quoted as saying that you don't want to be influenced by China or walking up a mountain, but do you get influence, do you think, from your travels?
No, I think just coming out of our front door in the morning is all the inspiration we need. We think that we live roughly in the centre of the universe anyway. Anything that happens in Fournier Street is about to happen to the rest of the world. We're amazed at the congestion of people and activity and creativity around us. It's extraordinary in this tiny part of London. It's a typical planet Earth place where we live. It's roughly the same as the rest of the world.
This is not the first time that you have come to China, is it? You were here almost 20 years ago, had exhibitions in Shanghai and Beijing.
We had huge museum shows in Shanghai and in Beijing as well. Yeah.
What brought you out to Asia back then?
I think in 10, 20 years ago we were still experimenting, as we are today, to take art to places where they've never seen anything of art. Yeah? So even going to Zagreb with the Jack Freak pictures, or to Gdansk, was extraordinary. I mean, even the idea of two men is something they've never thought about, let alone two men as one artist. Yeah? It's like pioneering.
Campaigning artists, and because we paid for ourselves to go to China, and it cost us 300,000 pounds at that time to arrange not a small show. It was a very big show of 50 big artworks of us, and not in a private gallery. It was in the museum in Beijing and in Shanghai, and it was an amazing experiment.
It was an enormous adventure. We always remember that there were two receptions for us, one by the government-supported artists who toasted us as Gilbert and George, very good artists, and the Dissident Artist Group, who also arranged a reception for us, and they toasted us as Gilbert and George, bad men, because we too are bad men. Bad men as in progressive and good and different.
But the bad men became all famous artists.
Do you feel that you open up people's minds?
Well, that's the whole idea of exhibitions and pictures.